Good morning, class. Today we're going to look at lesson number 11 on calculating unit price. So this is the first lesson where we're shifting away from looking at volume, error, and kind of the measurement unit. And we're going to start with the unit worth of money. So I'll start by just talking about what unit price is. And it's a bit tricky to define simplistically, but it's the cost of something being like food or something you're going to buy per set amount. So you could say that set amount could be 1 pound if you're buying like vegetables or fruit. Generally, it's 1 pound. It could be 100 grams if you're buying, let's say, bulk food, or if you're buying uh, meat, it could be set as per kilogram or per one package of this. So the unit price would look something like for apples, unit price is going to be like $1.99 per pound. So it's going to cost you $1.99 per pound, and that's your unit price. So the unit price comes in when you have the per pound or per something, and that per is just a divide sign. So it's for every pound, it's going to cost you $1.99. So let's say if I got apples for $5.32, that is going to be my price, but the unit price is how much I pay per set amount. And that set amount can change depending on what you're doing or what you're buying. So when we're buying things, it's a good idea to look at the base price or the unit price because the unit price is going to really tell us if we're getting a good deal or not. So let's say if we have like 10 apples for $5, or you had 12 apples for $5.05. You want to figure out which one's the best one to buy. So, well, you get 12 apples, you get more apples, but it's a bit more. So, how do you figure out which one to get? Well, you'd find the unit price and then figure out what buy has the best unit price, has the cheapest unit price. Now, obviously, the 12 apples would be cheaper because it's only a couple more cents, but that's just an example. All right, so looking at um, how we can calculate our unit price. So example one, if I buy 5 pounds of cabbage and let's say that costs me $6, what is the unit price of the cabbage? So what we want to look at here is units in this lesson. Units are going to be important. We want to kind of almost match our units. So a unit price is going to be um, money per something. And in this situation, we say, okay, we buy 5 pounds. So we can make an assumption that let's make the unit price based on per pound. So we're going to have price or dollars per pound. So we can see that our unit is going to be our price divided by our weight. So we can do that. And we can say, okay, we got $6 and we got 5 pounds. So our unit price is going to be $6 divided by 5 pounds. So we're just filling in our values that match our units. Now, the units are going to add separately. So we got dollars divided by pounds. And our unit price is going to be 6 divided by 5. And then units are going to be dollars per pound. So 6 divided by 5, that gives us $1.20. So here I did $1.2. It doesn't sound right when we say $1.2 just because we're generally used to working with money with dollars and cents. So everything after the decimal, that's going to be your cents. So this would not be 2 cents. It would actually be 20 cents because there's a zero behind here that I just didn't bother drawing, which I probably should have now. I realized that we're talking about cents. So it would be $1.20 per pound. I'll touch a bit more on working with like converting between like a number and a price, like how to say it properly, in another lesson. the secret word of the day is going to be chair. So let's look at example 2. This one's maybe a bit trickier. So here we have Bob, he needs 1,000 roofing tiles. And we already have the unit price. So per stack of 25, it's going to cost Bob $10. So $10 per stack of 25. And we want to figure out how much will the 1,000 tiles cost. Now, we want an outcome of dollars. It's going to be the final unit we want is going to be dollars. So we have how many items we need, and we want the dollars out. So if we have our unit price, I'm just going to put this into like a mathematical equation. We have $10 per stack, and per one stack is 25 tiles. So we can say this is going to be $10 per 25 items or 25 tiles. So this items is going to behave as a unit. We can also say this is tiles. So we can say that the cost is going to be the amount of tiles we have times the unit price. Now, we do this because we want to remove the unit tiles on the bottom. So if we multiply by the number of tiles we need to have, that's going to give us our price. So we have 1,000 multiplied by 100, and we have the unit tiles, dollars, divided by 25 tiles. Now, just like if you have a number on the same number on the top and as the bottom, you can cancel those out. You can do the same with units. So tiles can actually get canceled out. This leaves us with just the unit as of money or dollars. So we get 10 times 1,000 divided by 25, and that's going to give us $400. So there's a couple other ways to do this, but kind of matching the units is one way that I want to focus on today. And then next class, I'm going to show you a bit of a simpler way, or maybe we can connect some dots. So if this is feeling hard to understand, that is okay. Just kind of hang in there, and we'll get everybody caught up. Okay, so looking at example 3, if the unit price of gravel is $1.25 per kilogram, sorry, not $1.25, 15 cents per kilogram, how much gravel will $10 get you? So let's say I have $10, I go to buy some gravel. What is the weight in kilograms of gravel that I'll get? So now I want to end up with the unit kilograms. So I want to cancel out my unit dollars. So I'm going to have my price divided by my unit price. So I have $10 divided by 15 cents per kilogram. And now we're dividing by kilogram twice. We're dividing by the unit price, and then in the unit price, we're dividing by kilograms. And when we divide by a value twice, it becomes multiplication. So we can move it up to the top. So now we have $10 kilograms divided by 15 cents, or $0.15. And the dollars again will cancel out, leaving us with 10 divided by 0.15 kilograms, which is going to be 67 kilograms. So the whole goal of this unit is to match, this lesson is to figure out how to match and remove your units in a way that gets you the right answer. So we'll talk about this a bit more, so it's okay if you're feeling confused for now. Hang in there. I strongly recommend you come to the video call on Thursday. I'm going to have a video call at 10 to 11, as I normally do, as well as from 4 to 4:30, just to give people, if they're working, a chance to do a bit of a later video call if people prefer that. So I'll have both open, and I'll post that on Google Classroom as well. So please work on problems 1A, 1A, 1C, 2, 3, and 4 on page 159 out of your workbook. Have a good rest of the day, and I'll see you tomorrow.